Let's hang up the Dreo Smart Wall Heater. First thing I need to set it down, and Dreo nicely includes this little template for you that does have instructions for how to hang it up, but it also serves as a great template to hang it up onto the wall, and it has a built-in level on it so that you can level things out. One thing I did want to note is make sure that you leave 12 inches above and below your heater if you're going to hang it onto your wall. So I lined it up, and there's a hole there. I think I'm pretty close to level there. I'm going to mark out these 4 holes on the side and take that off. I've got the 4 holes there. Now we are going to get out the drill, and we're going to drill those holes. The holes on the back of the Dreo wall heater are 14.5 inches apart, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hit studs on the wall. So I'm going to use these included little anchors that we have to drill into the wall first. They do recommend you use a 5/16 inch drill bit to put those holes in the wall. I didn't have a 5/16, so I have a 1/4 inch. We're going to see if that works, but let's get drilling and see if we can make that work. And if you happen to forget to move the bed, get your vacuum out to clean out the mess. Now we're going to screw in the top 2 screws, but they do recommend that you leave them about 1/5 of an inch out, sticking out, so that we can hang the wall heater on there. So I'm gonna screw these in. Before you hang it up on the wall, make sure to get your power cord coming out the bottom correctly. And I had a little trick here. When you wrap the power cord around, it doesn't always leave you the right amount of power cord coming out. So I did this. I just bent my power cord over about that far because I needed a little bit more. And then I wrapped around. And I wrapped around again. And again, and then I feed it through this little bottom section right there. And then, watch this, now that leaves me about the appropriate amount of cord that I need. And if I'm gonna need to get rid of a little bit, I can press it back in. The next step is we have to put these 2 brackets and attach them on the bottom. So flip over the heater, look at the bottom, and you have these 2 brackets. We're gonna make sure to attach them with the flat end facing towards the wall. You'll notice the little legs on here kind of slide into these grooves, and then you press it back and it snaps into place. Now that the bottom brackets are in place, it's time to hang it up on the wall. Make sure your cord is hanging out. Let's see if I can get this to hang on the wall. I think I got that side in place, and I have that side in place. One thing I did want to note, the cord here, that once it's hanging out, if you don't wrap it around on the back, it does reach 5'7" from the bottom of the heater, in case you're trying to measure that up for your outlets. But the last step here is we got to put screws in for the bottom 2 brackets, and let me do that. We're now ready to plug it in and see if it works. I heard it beep. I can turn that on and it goes to the high setting, so it is now up and working.